Okay, so it's so good to see y'all again. I know we've been working so hard on um, really kind of paying attention to where you're stuck and how you get stuck. I haven't forgotten that the reason you came in is the affair, which is a huge injury in your relationship. So it's like you've got two layers, right? You've got that you really desperately want to heal. And then as you try to heal, you've got that pattern. So it's like we need to pay attention to both. So when you think about what's relevant to our work in that sort of stuck place where there's maybe Jameson, I know you've shared triggers still happen. It's been hard to know what to do with those. Um, but can you just kind of get me up to speed? What comes up for you when you think about what's relevant for our work and what's maybe that stuck spot that you've described before? Oh yeah, Jeff, I see you shaking your head. Even me asking this question, right? I sense some heaviness. Mhm.
Yeah, it's been a hard week.
Oh yeah, such a hard week. And Jameson, you kind of take a breath there. You too, yeah, such a hard week. Mhm. Yeah, such a hard week. And you come to therapy, and I ask you this big opener, right? And just to give me that answer, there's this heaviness. You shake your head. Jameson, I really want to be with you. And what's hard? Can you help me see it? What's the hardest part of that hard week?
So I guess it started maybe like 3 days ago or something. Yeah, it was Monday, and she was on, doing something on our computer that's kind of like in the office. We share that computer and the account for the family, and I honestly, like, I don't even know how it happened. Um, like why, but there was a notification that popped up, in the corner like they do, and it was for this dating app that, I admitted, a long time ago, yeah, I was on the dating app. Um, but it was like a subscription renewal, or whatever, and um,
It's a huge trigger, terrible place for both of you. Yeah, and
yeah.
Jeff, it's hard for you to even finish this story, right? That it's
I mean, we
something.
haven't we haven't talked for 3 days,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we talked about, I mean, she told me what she saw, and then, we fought about it, and that's been it.
I mean, so hard. It's the thing that happens, right? Where you don't have a good way to process that together, right? Which is exactly what your relationship needs to heal the bigger injury, right? These triggers that neither one of you see coming, and you don't have a good way, and then there's the consequence of that, the 3 days of not talking. And that's the heaviness that I'm feeling right now. Right. And even as you share it, I can see, it's all over your bodies. It's you, your eyes, right? Look down. It's hard to even tell the story. Brings it all back. Yeah. So can you help me? Um, actually, I want to kind of don't want to assume too much. I haven't checked in with Jameson yet, so is that okay, Jeff? I'm gonna switch gears and just check in with her, but I do want to come back to you. Jameson, as you're hearing sort of Jeff's version of how it's been, and I know, you know, you're quiet and I don't know, can you help me with, as you hear him share in this moment, uh, and it has been 3 days for you too, what's happening for you?
I saw it and I tried to talk to him about it and he just got defensive and I'm done. Like if we can't even talk about it, like it's not I don't know. He doesn't want to talk about it, but he doesn't want me to talk to my mom about it. He doesn't want me to talk to my friends about it. But like what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do. So
So do you shut down? That's my sense. Is
yeah,
it?
what else am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean,
I can't hear it. And he doesn't want me to talk to anybody else about it.
yeah. Yeah. You close off, you shut down. There's nowhere for it to go, right? There's nowhere for it to go. You do want your person there with you, right? You want to be able to do this together. I know that. That's why you're here, right? And Jeff, I know you want that too, right? But it gets really hard for both of you when this happens. It's so big, right? It's a trigger neither one of you see coming. It's so big. You make an attempt, it kind of doesn't go well for either one of you. And so then you shut down, shut out, right? It feels pointless. You're, it's 3 days, not talking, you're isolated, you're alone. It's heavy, you're carrying this. This is probably, um, feels worse the longer it goes. And then here you are, and I'm saying, hey, where are you? How are you? And it's hard to even talk. This is it, right? This is you're in your silos in this moment. And you're starting to describe your experience and where you get really stuck. Yeah. And this is the dilemma for you, Jameson. If I can't really have a conversation, then I won't, right? So I shut down. although you want to. Am I getting that right? I mean, you wouldn't be here if you didn't want to have a way where you could come together. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, and for you, Jeff, when you hear Jameson share, I want to come back. Jameson, would it be okay with you if I spend a little bit of time with Jeff?
Yeah.
And I want to kind of help you have a sort of a new experience, right, in this silo, right? I know it does make sense to me that when you're in your separate corners, in a way, that is your way of not making things worse. Because when you try to heal these, you know, these things that happen that remind you of the bigger thing, it probably maybe feels worse for both of you. And so you end up just shutting down and shutting out, but you're alone with it. So I want to see if I can help you, maybe just come out of that corner, right? Just at least in here. Would that be okay, Jameson, if I go back to him? Just okay. So Jeff, as you're in your corner, I know you guys are sitting next to each other, but really emotionally you're in two corners, right? Alone. As you're in your corner and you look away, right? And you look down. And I'm sure you hear Jameson's over it, right? You hear it, you see it. She's over it. Didn't work, right? I'm stuck. I'll go to my corner. And then you go to is that it? And then you go to yours.
Mhm.
What's the hardest part, Jeff? Right here. What's the hardest part?
It just feels hopeless.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Then something that can't be hopeless, right? It feels hopeless, but it can't be hopeless. You're so stuck. When you start to feel this way, yeah, I see you taking a breath there. I see you taking a breath.
I don't want this.
I know, I know. No, you don't want to be in your silos, right? And there's this sadness in your eyes, right? More than anything, you want to know that there's hope. Mhm. Okay, I'm going to stop it there.